Join me as I dive into the most inspiring story I've ever come across and see if it can change my perspective on life. Now let's see if it can change yours too. Today, I want to share something extraordinary with you. It's not just a story, it's a journey of endurance, of relentless hope, and of an unbreakable spirit that rises above unimaginable adversity. This is the kind of story that grabs hold of you, makes you question your own limitations, and challenges you to rethink what you're truly capable of. We hear words like resilience and strength thrown around a lot. We see motivational quotes on our timelines, watch films about heroes and triumphs, and maybe for a moment, we feel inspired. But the story I'm about to tell you, it goes beyond inspiration. It reaches into the depths of what it means to be human and touches the very core of survival. Imagine for a moment waking up one day to find your world completely turned upside down. Everything you had planned, everything you thought you could rely on, gone. Your dreams are crushed, your heart is heavy, and you're faced with challenges so overwhelming that the weight of it all feels unbearable. This is where our story begins, with a person standing at the edge of despair, looking down into the darkness. Life had thrown every possible obstacle in their path. They were hurt, defeated, and pushed beyond their limits, physically and emotionally. Most people would have broken. Most people would have given up, but not them. No, they didn't give up. They didn't allow their circumstances to define them. They found within themselves something so powerful, so raw, that it not only helped them survive, but helped them thrive. They realized that the greatest battles we face aren't the ones outside of us. They're the ones within. It's the inner dialogue, the fight against self-doubt, fear, and hopelessness. They realized that the only way to conquer those battles was to take control of their own story. And that's exactly what they did. Step by step, day by day, they pushed forward. It wasn't easy. It never is. There were days when it felt like too much. But here's the thing. They made a choice. A conscious, deliberate choice to keep moving forward no matter how many times they fell. No matter how many doors closed in their face, no matter how many times they heard no, they kept getting up again and again. It's not the falls that define us. It's what we do after the fall that reveals who we really are. We've all faced moments where we've been knocked down by life, whether it's losing someone we love, missing out on an opportunity, or feeling trapped in circumstances beyond our control. In those moments, it's easy to think that the universe is against us, that maybe we're just not meant to succeed. But what if, in those moments of greatest adversity, we're being shaped? What if the universe isn't punishing us, but preparing us for something greater? The person in this story discovered that. They came to realize that hardship doesn't break you, it builds you. Each setback, each failure, each heartache was a brick in the foundation of their resilience. They learned that being unbroken doesn't mean avoiding pain. It means facing it head-on and refusing to let it define you. Think about it. We admire strength, but do we ever really think about where it comes from? Strength isn't born from ease. It's forged in the fires of adversity. It's built when we're tested, when we're pushed to our limits, when we're forced to look deep inside ourselves and ask, do I have what it takes? The answer? Yes, you do. You have within you the same unbreakable spirit that this person discovered. The same power to rise above whatever life throws at you. Now, I want you to reflect on your own life for a moment. We all have our struggles, some of them visible to the world, and some that we keep hidden deep inside. We've all faced days when getting out of bed felt like a victory in itself. Times when the thought of pushing forward seemed impossible. But let me ask you this. What if you embraced the struggle? What if, Instead of seeing your challenges as barriers, you saw them as stepping stones. What if you decided that no matter how hard life gets, you will remain unbroken? The person in this story did just that. They embraced the hard times. They learned that every obstacle was an opportunity to grow, to become stronger, and to rise higher than before. And by doing so, they transformed not only their life, but the lives of everyone around them. Their journey didn't just inspire those closest to them, it became a beacon of hope for countless others. Their story reminds us that being unbroken is not about being invincible. It's about being vulnerable, about experiencing pain, and yet refusing to let that pain have the final word. It's about standing tall, even when the world feels heavy on your shoulders. It's about knowing that even when you feel like you're at your weakest, you are, in fact, capable of the most incredible strength. So here's my challenge to you today. Think about the story you want to tell with your life. What will your legacy be? Will you let your challenges defeat you, or will you let them shape you into someone who stands tall, no matter the storm? You have the power to be unbroken. It's not about never falling. It's about always getting back up. It's about looking adversity in the face and saying, I am stronger than this. I will rise. This story, as inspiring as it is, isn't just about one person. It's about all of us. It's about you. It's about the choices we make every single day to keep moving forward, no matter how hard things get. The person in this story may have discovered their own resilience, but they've also unlocked something even greater, the ability to inspire others to do the same. So now, it's your turn. What will you do with your struggle? Will you let it define you, or will you rise above it? No matter what you're going through, remember this: you are unbroken, you are unstoppable, and your story, your journey, is still being written. Thank you.